Welcome to Big Red Radio. This is Bet the Mortgage. Every week we give you our favorite bets of the college football weekend. And not a great start for us. Let's just say that. I went 0-3 last week. I don't know what's happening. Zach, you went 2-1, right?
Technically.
Technically, yeah. So now we're 7, 16-1. Definitely not the start we wanted. Yeah, who knows? I'm just gonna go off vibes. I got nothing to lose anymore. But yeah, stay tuned in. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like, comment down below your best bets of the weekend. Follow us on all the socials down below. But yeah, Zach, you want to start off?
Yeah, my first one's going to be Indiana. I got it at -7.5. It's -8.5. I still like it. Indiana -8.5 versus Iowa. Dude, after watching Iowa play Rutgers, I think this Iowa defense might be bad. Uh, and then you watch Indiana play Illinois, and you're like, whoa, this Indiana team might be really, really good all around. Defense, offense. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot closer in that game, but I think it'll be a lot more than
I mean,
eight and a half.
it's tough not to be closer than that game.
I think it'll be a lot though. I think 35-10,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
8.5, I mean, I think that's money right there.
Yeah. Those lines always freak me out because it's like, what am I missing? Right? Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think everyone thinks that Iowa plays everyone close.
Yeah, I guess.
But I'm telling you, this Indiana team is different.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I would have picked it. That would have been my number one pick if you didn't pick it first. My first one is Ole Miss -1.5 over LSU. I don't think LSU is very good. I think Ole Miss with their new quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss, is dangerous. He's playing great. He's going to exploit some weaknesses that LSU opponents haven't been able to so far this season. I mean, you look at LSU's wins. They have wins over Clemson, who now we know not very good. Louisiana Tech, who they didn't look good against, obviously not very good. Then they beat Florida, and we're like, oh, big win, beat Florida. It's like Florida's trash. Like LSU has not beat a good team yet, and they haven't looked good beating these teams either. Like we saw a close win over Clemson, and we were like, oh, nice. LSU has a chance this year to like really do something special, and then Clemson goes out and loses to Syracuse this week, and Georgia Tech the week before. Like I don't think LSU is very good. I don't think Ole Miss is like national championship level good, but I think they're dangerous enough to exploit LSU. And you're giving me 1.5. I mean, I think they win by more than that. So that's a good one.
Yeah, mine is gonna be Ohio State. Ohio State -8.5 versus Washington. This one does kind of scare me a little bit, but my gut just tells me that like Ohio State's just too good. You know what I mean? Like this team is probably the favorite as of right now to win the national title again and go back to back for the first time since probably Huskers 97, 98. Uh, but yeah, no, like this Washington team is good. Damon Williams is very good at quarterback. I forget the running back's name, but he's very good as
Jonah
well.
Coleman.
Yeah, Jonah Coleman. But dude, like 8.5, like this is a Washington team who beat Colorado State like 38-21.
Yeah.
Which like yeah, that's a decent like 17-point win, but like Colorado State's not good.
Mm-mm.
They beat Washington State pretty bad. Washington State's not good. Like I just haven't seen anyone like Ohio State yet. I think Ohio State wins by a minimum of 10 here.
Right.
I would love to see Washington win, but I think Ohio State kind of walks all over them. I think it
Yeah.
starts close. I do think it starts close. I think it's close at
Right.
half, but I think over time we just figure out who the better team is.
Yeah. What worries me, because I agree with you, on a neutral field, I think Ohio State dogs them. Like I don't think Washington is even close to as talented as Ohio State. I think their offense has good weapons. I think their offensive line is terrible, and I think their quarterback, although very talented, has a real issue taking sacks. He's got a little bit of Lenore Sellers in him where he just in pressure he just runs straight backwards. So I think he's very talented. I think Vegas is giving a lot of credit to the travel that Ohio State has to do. It's a long trip, but it's also Washington has the second longest win streak at home in the country. I think it's just over 20 games in a row.
Yeah,
And
I,
that's just
I think
like
it's
it's
kind of fluffed. I do. I think
sure I
their home
get it.
streak is kind of fluffed.
Also, you
Like
got
you
to
want to
think
look at
like
like who they've played at home. It's like Northwestern, a struggling Michigan team,
yeah, but it goes even
USC.
before
That's a
that.
good win.
Like Oregon,
UCLA.
they beat Oregon at home. Like when Oregon was rolling. Like
Well, yeah, that's also in Washington Penix though, and Rome
sure,
will
I
lose it.
know.
I
I think
mean, they don't
I think
have
their
the
home
most
field
talented
advantage. I
team.
think their home field advantage is really good. I think they have a really good
I do
stadium.
I do think so, but
I
I
think
don't
their
think that.
fans show up. I don't think it's enough to overcome the talent deficit.
Yeah, I don't
So
know. I mean, yes, I think that home win streak is really good, and I think 2 years ago when it started, they had a really good team. Obviously, they lost the national championship game. I think last year they kind of got lucky with a lot of easy home games. They had one good home win versus USC. Other than that, not really. You look at this year, they have Colorado State and a couple FCS teams.
right.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think they're good enough yet.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Um, my second one is Rice plus 14 and a half over Navy. I think Rice is playing really good right now. I don't know if the markets have necessarily caught up yet. This is one of those bets early in the season where you just trust your gut, which is what my next one's going to be as well. But Rice plus 14 and a half. I also don't think Navy is going to score a lot. Like both these teams run the ball a ton. So 14 and a half is like a blowout in that sense. And I just don't think Rice is going to get blown out. I think they're fun to watch, and I think this is going to be a close game. So 14 and a half seems like way too much for me.
Yeah, my final one is Florida State -7 versus Virginia. Virginia's not a bad team. They lost to NC State. They beat a couple cupcakes. Again, this Florida State team. I mean, you ask the right people, they're looking at a national title. You ask pretty much everyone, they're at least contending for a semifinal. Virginia's not even close to that conversation. If Virginia comes within a touchdown of Florida State, it's a miracle. I get it, it's at Virginia, but it's not like Virginia's a super hard place to play by any means. Um, I think this line would be 14 if it was at Florida State, but I just don't see it's kind of like that Ohio State Washington game. I just don't see a world where Florida State wins by less than 7. I just don't.
Yeah, so it's interesting you say that because my last bet is Virginia plus 7 against Florida State.
Really?
Like I listen, I think one of the biggest mistakes that we make is completely abandoning what you think of a team based on one game. Yes, Florida
Sure.
State beat Alabama, but you got to think like Alabama or Florida State had all season to prepare for that game. Florida State was at home. Alabama was starting a brand not a brand new quarterback in the sense of he's been there for a long time, but a brand new quarterback like he hadn't started in that position before, and it's his first game as the true starter. He didn't look that great. And listen, I think Florida State may have caught them off guard a little bit. I wasn't high on Florida State coming into the year. I think they're better than I thought. I think they're making a bowl game for sure. I think they're going to win 8, 9 games. I'm not sold on them being, you said semifinal. I'm not sold on them making the playoff. They
Yeah,
play
I don't know,
Miami
but
next
I
week.
am.
I think Miami has a chance to blow them out. I truly think Florida State might be one of the most overrated teams in the country right now. And Virginia has a really good offense. They got a veteran quarterback. Yes, they lost last week. There was a couple of plays that went really fluky. Bounced off a receiver's hands, and get picked towards the end. Um, I think Virginia has a chance to shock a lot of people. And this game is happening tonight as you're watching this. So Friday night, this game is happening. I think Virginia could win. Now, I think the most likely two scenarios are Virginia wins and Florida State blows them out. I don't I don't think it's very likely that Virginia just keeps it close the entire game. I think you're going to catch Florida State off guard, or Florida State's going to be completely prepared. They're going to be what everybody thinks they are, and they're just going to blow you out of the water. I'm just not sold. I'm not sold on it yet, and I'm going to have to get proven wrong by Florida State
I don't know,
more
man. If
than
you're
just
if you're really
just
if
one
you're really
game.
sold, you take the money line though.
Yeah, I'm not. But listen, you're giving me 7 points. I
Fair.
am. What am I on the year? I don't even know what I'm on at the year, but we're 7-16 on the year. We need a win. So I guess either way, we're going 50-50 on this one. But that's my last bet. I think Virginia has a chance to do something special. You got anything else before you sign it off?
I don't.
All right, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment down below your best bets of the weekend. Uh, Follow all of the socials in the description. That's where you're going to get the extra content. But yeah, we'll see you next week.